history of the property is I was raised pretty close by. It was in the Sears family for years, and we had the opportunity to buy it just in '97. It kind of come in steps. The first part of it, we bought 52 acres, and we started cleaning that, and then we had the opportunity to buy the 11 more acres. When we come and looked at the property, the guy that was in construction business, I guess, around Atlanta, and he would use this as a dumping ground for some of the equipment that was outdated or he didn't use. He'd just bring it down here and leave it. And, you know, just me riding by, seeing it made me sick from what the property looked like.
It was just so full of junk, you know, and old tires and school bus and old helicopter and stuff like that, and it's just a big mess. And it's just good to see what has come of the property.
And then we had the opportunity to purchase 33 more acres, which gives us close to 100 acres total. It's a hobby for us to come out and, you know, I guess relaxation or just time that we can spend, you know, thinking about what we want to do. And we've done that now for the last several years, but we just enjoy coming over here and riding the fire lanes and looking at things and talking about some things that we'd like to add to it. I was exposed to the property while I was a kid at home before I ever got married. And that means more to me by being able to do that now that I own it. And you can say that I never thought I'd own it, but now I do. And that means a lot to me. Makeup of the property is probably 60% of it is pines. We have 3 acres right here that's opened, and we cleaned that up pretty much so that we could have our classroom in the forest here to begin with. But then we'll have 2 large food plots, approximately an acre in each one of those. We put in fire lanes that pretty much go in every direction through the property and all the way around the property. We have 1 stream. Then some of the property is a mixture of hardwood and pine trees, but now we've worked on some of that, and we've put out some longleaf pine trees, and we cut out some of the loblolly just so it'd be longleaf pines. Our son Ryan helps us a lot with this. He's a state biologist, and he helps a lot with the food plots, and he knows what we need to do. So he tells us, and then all of us pitch in, and when we can, we get it done. Well, the primary objective, I guess, with a treasured forest is leaving it in better shape than what it was when you got it. And if you'd seen this property before we got it, you can say right now that it's in a lot better shape than it was when we got it. Well, the wildlife, when we first got the property, wasn't as good as it was when I was younger. You know, back years ago when everybody row cropped, everybody had a pea patch or a corn patch or something, there's a lot of feed out there for our quail. And you know, since then, all the pastures around here now has been sold down with fescue or grass of some type, and there's more deer and turkey in this area than there are quail.
We try to manage for multiple species. The game species of white-tailed deer and eastern wild turkey is by far our primary. We also manage for eastern bluebirds and a lot of other songbirds through some of our management activities. And a lot of our management activities include prescribed burning. We burn practically the entire property on a 2 to 3 year rotation, depending on what the component makeup is of the stand.
Well, as far as education is concerned, it's classroom in the forest. We've been doing it now for 9 years, and we all have all the 5th graders at Woodland to come down. We try to educate them on, you know, things that are made from wood, and also managing trees, and we'll have them to go out and flag trees. We'll talk to them about the wildlife habitat and what we can do with that.
Our long-term goal for the property is to keep it maintained and continue with Classroom in the Forest, and just so our children and our grandchildren have something that they can say that we've left behind for them, and hopefully they will take the same initiative we have in keeping the property up.